25th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now,
Yeah.
Black Ink Radio.
All right, y'all know what time it is. It is now time for the Dynasty DMs Extended Podcast. And as always, I got a couple of special guests in the building with me to join in the conversation and also find out who they are, what they got going on. So the topic today, and I'm really just really excited about talking about this and getting into this because it seems to be at the forefront of conversation based on some of the things that have happened in the media and the entertainment world. But narcissistic behavior and relationships, that is the topic for today. I do have some special guests in the building, very, very special guests that I'm going to get to in a moment because y'all know I got to check in with Rich Mo and see what the hell he done did last week. You know what I'm saying? Because he always doing something. But
gotta have fun.
Well,
Live
if you
life.
want to have fun, you can definitely have fun if you're hanging out with Rich Mo.
That's a fact.
I mean, you might have some parakeets around. You know
You
what I'm
never
saying?
know.
You might be throwing napkins at people.
Right. Might be throwing money.
You might be throwing money. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you never know in the world of Rich Mo. You know.
Well, you remember C, the girl, my assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah, she came back from her little vacation.
Oh, okay.
So her birthday was Tuesday, so we was definitely in KOD. She turned up.
Okay.
Shout out to her. She should be here any minute.
Okay. I see.
Yeah. Yesterday we had our 420 event here.
Okay.
That was, that was an event. It was pretty dope. A lot of it kind of sold out. A lot of people was here. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was dope. We just been rocking out tattoos, you know what I'm saying, and parties. Making it happen.
So what's up? How did KOD go? I mean, it
was cool. Yeah, like I said, we had fun because it was her birthday, so we definitely turned up. You know what I'm saying? And we had a really good time.
I didn't see that face. I even saw that beyond the glasses. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. Okay. You had a really good time.
A really good time. Right.
So what's up?
Can't
I
complain.
heard that so y'all gonna be in I ain't gonna make it this trip. I got a lot going on this weekend, but North Carolina. I heard that's what's up. Too Hot Radio. Down in North Carolina, Black Ink Radio in the building.
Yes, sir. North Carolina. We're gonna be in Greensboro. We doing the Who Wants to Make It competition again.
Okay.
And definitely C's gonna be in the building. I'm gonna be in the building.
Okay. All right.
It's gonna be one for the books. We're gonna have fun.
What's up.
It's a day party basically that's going on.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Anything else coming up beyond for the weekend? Friday. We all leaving for the y'all leaving Friday or Saturday?
For what?
For North Carolina.
Oh, we're gonna leave Saturday morning.
Okay.
Because it's right up the block, so we just gonna head up the block real quick, see what's going on, come right back.
Okay. What about Friday? Anything going on with Black Ink tomorrow?
Just regular stuff, you know how I do.
Yeah.
Might go up the block, you know what I'm saying? Might go up the block real quick.
Might go up the block.
Yeah. I love me some up the block.
Up the block.
Right.
You gonna go back to the Buckhead Saloon anytime? Throw napkins around.
That's Sunday.
That's Sunday.
Well, this Sunday we've been invited to an award show because one of the other shows have been nominated for Podcast of the Year.
Really?
So yeah, this Mold in the Clay.
Mold in the Clay, yeah. Actually, I wanted them to come back on. I gotta call them.
Yeah, definitely. So they've been nominated. So we're gonna go to the award show. I forgot the name of the awards, but it's gonna be dope. It's around I think it red carpet is like 6:30 or 6. Yeah, doors open at 6. That should be fun. Yeah. Well, let's hit them up. We can get some tickets.
Exactly. I want to
hit them up
and support my fellow family nominees.
Yeah, one win, the whole team win.
That's right, exactly. I'd love to be there. I'm gonna hit them up because I want to go check that out. That's what's up. I gotta show that love. Shout out to Mold in the Clay, getting nominated for the Podcast of the Year award. That's what's up. That's what's up. Part of the Black Ink family. Yes.
Hopefully they bring it home for the team.
That's what's up.
I see them doing it though.
Yeah, I see them doing it too. They've been working hard.
They got a dope show.
And it is dope. It's really dope. Yeah, because I was supposed to be bringing them back. And it's crazy because I want to hit them up anyway to ask them to come back, see if they was available next Thursday.
Okay, they just might be because I think that if I'm not mistaken, it's either this week or next week. They're gonna do their show on Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
So it might be this week. If it's this week, it might be next week. If it's next week, then they'll already be here.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna hit them up for sure. Yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. And me and Rich Mo got a lot of stuff coming in the works. We got a new single that we working on. Get ready to record that very soon, shortly here.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yes. So dope. We're actually shooting the Sizzler for the film Godmother on May 6th. Rich Mo is also in that as well. So that's gonna be fun. Also June 10th, I had my Unplugged, so that's gonna be online. So y'all gotta check that out. And then also June 25th, we Black Ink Radio's official radio for the festival, the Castleberry Festival in Cleopas Park. So that's going to be June 25th. So y'all got to check that out. We moving and shaking. Y'all got to keep up with us. And we'll be doing some stuff with the Sweet Auburn Festival. Callie Bo Williams, co-host. Don't know if he's going to make it in the building today, but showing love. I talked to him on my way in, so he's sending love. He's just, tied up right now, so he's trying to see if he can get down here. But if not, we'll see Callie later. We catch him on the flip side. Or catch him in College Park. You know what I mean?
Right. Go down in the hood. He'll be there.
All right. You can catch Callie Bowier. Check his IG. He got some stuff going on still on Wednesdays. I think it's throwback or old school Wednesdays, him and DJ Smiley P. So y'all check out his IG, Callie Bo Williams. So he's out there doing this thing as we all are. So y'all, stay on the trail. And I am excited about this new endeavor, the Go Party Bus. Miss Cooper will be in the building shortly. She has a fleet of 8 buses. Awesome VIP style. They even got poles on them, Rich Mo.
Oh, wow. My kind of bus. My kind of bus.
So I'm excited. We had some meetings, been talking for the last couple months, and finally, pulled the trigger. Got the artist kicking it off, which I'm gonna keep it on the hush right now. She might want to let it out the bag, but it's gonna be some R&B art. Yours truly will be hosting and kicking it off, getting y'all going with some sing-alongs and whatnot, and also performing for y'all. So when you get on the bus, you better be ready to party, cause I am not playing. It's gonna be fire on wheels. I'm telling you. So I'm gonna have to get Rich Mo up in there, and on the bus. You know what I mean? We gotta get this show on the road, literally.
Yes.
So y'all check out Eventbrite, because it's gonna be out there to get your tickets. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So for them party people that like to have a good time, VIP style, and also get an intimate opportunity to have an intimate performance with an artist. The bus is only hold about 24 people, so you're talking about something that is exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Get your exclusive. Exclusive, okay? So, with that being said, I want to introduce my special guest. Let me tell y'all something. I had no idea I was going to get in radio and podcast, okay? So, what actually happened was this particular person came to me, invited me on the show, talked to me about my music and artistry on his show, which was called the Beat Break Morning Show. And I came on a couple times and also guest co-host. And then one day he called me and said, did you ever think about doing radio? And I said, nah. And then he said, we would like to invite you to come out and, be a co-host and join the cast. And I said, really? And I was like, okay. So I said, I'll do it. And from that point on, my career in radio began. And I'm excited. I'm enjoying it. It's been a great ride so far, and I really appreciate this person. Sean Garvey's in the building, Beat Break Radio, and he can tell you more about all the things that he has been doing in radio and still continues to do in radio. Also, I came out to the Love and Poetry with him and Sharia. What's nice about this business is like, being around meeting genuine people who we genuinely support one another, and Sean continues to support me. Whatever I do, he's putting it on his website, and just showing up for some of my shows, and it's just all love, so that's why I had to drive an hour and something from my house to go out there to support the love and poetry, you know what I'm saying? Cause but it's all about that support and showing love, and then seeing the same faces as we're in this business and we're coming around and doing our things, and you end up coming around and seeing those same faces. It's like we coming up through the ranks together. So, and it's a family thing, so it's really awesome to see and be able to bring Sean Garvey to my table. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, Sean?
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's going on? Black Ink Radio. What's going on? Dynasty DM in the building. Man, I'm feeling the ambiance. Thank you. It is an honor. It is an honor to be on your platform, on your podcast for the very first time. Yes. I've been a viewer and a supporter of it, so I'm just glad to be here.
No, we glad to have you.
Indeed.
So tell me, you've been doing a lot of things. I also see some of the things that you've been doing on, Facebook, IG, in terms of like your radio, like syndication. I think you got syndicated, correct?
Right, absolutely.
And, so tell people like what those handles are. Where they can find you, what shows you got going on. Catch us up over here.
So you know what? Sometimes I feel like Nick Cannon.
Okay. That's a good feeling.
I got so many shows I'm doing, so many shows I'm producing. So of course there's the Beat Break Morning Show. Yes. With DJ Rollum and Star Kells, which you've been a part of course.
And continue anytime, I'll pop in.
Oh, absolutely. You don't even need an invitation. Just pull up. Just pop in.
Pull up. Okay,
just pull up.
Got you.
Right. So we got that weekday mornings on my platform, which is of course Beat Break Radio. And I also have another show that I do outside of internet radio. Is called The Mental Space with yours truly, Sean Garvey. I do that on WAOK 1380 AM here in Atlanta, which is the sister station of V103. I do that show Monday nights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. in which I talk about all things considered mental health in our community. So, with me being in radio for 19, going on 20 years, it's just been a very awesome journey to not only be a part of an iconic radio station in Atlanta like WAOK 1380 AM, but also to actually create your own platform, create your own outlet, to have a morning show that's been lasting for more than 10 years now. We started on terrestrial. We started on terrestrial.
Shout out to that. That's awesome.
Shout out. Yeah, big shout out to everybody that's been a part of and a supporter of Beat Break Radio, including yourself.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And you had me on WAOK too. I've been on there too.
Yeah, love and relationships.
You and Darnell, I came on there. So y'all been showing me mad love. I appreciate the support and love and the continuous love and support that you guys show for me.
Absolutely. Thank you. That's what it's all about. I'm from Atlanta, so from Atlanta, here in Atlanta, it's all about that support system. We gotta support. We always support each other. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what's up. Rich Mo, you got any thoughts in the building? What's up before we introduce our guests who just stepped in?
No, I'm listening. I'm just learning. You know what I'm saying? It's like to see somebody that does a lot. Like I do. So I'm just listening. You know
yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, we going. I gave it a shout out already. I ain't take too much of your thunder. You know what I'm saying? I talked about how we gonna have this thing, these fire on wheels. You know what I'm saying? If you really trying to party VIP style, let me tell you, I got the owner of the Go Party Bus in the building. They just stepped in. Rocking they swag, you know what I'm saying, y'all? So I got Miss Cooper in the building. Who you got with you today?
Actually, I have Farrah Calloway. She's our operations manager.
I saw the video, a little clip, and I was sitting there cracking up. So that's funny.
Yeah. So she run these streets.
Absolutely. Yo, wait, is it your nephew?
My nephew.
Oh my God!
Oh man!
I'm telling you that was an awesome clip. That was an awesome clip. So I want you to introduce yourself. Kind of tell people. And this here we had my guest Sean Garvey. Just to give you a quick overview, Sean Garvey gave me my start in radio. He has a Beat Break morning show on WAOK. This guy has been radio disc jockeying for a long time, you know. And
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, man. Support.
Honored to meet you.
Yeah.
So I said, I gotta get Sean Garvey back in gotta get him in the building, bring him to my table now. You know what I mean? Because he gave me my start in radio, and podcasting. So I'm really excited to have him here as well. And then, all right, Miss Lady. So and then our topic, as you know, today we're gonna get into the topic later, and it's just about narcissistic behavior and relationships. You know, I talk about all things relationships, and some of us may know some narcissists. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get to that later. But as right now, I would like for you to tell our viewers and listeners who you are, what you're doing, and you know, everybody that had mentioned this concept too, they are loving it. They are absolutely loving it. They're like, yo, that's dope. You know what I mean? So I'm excited. I know you're excited, and just all the things that you have already done. You know, the buses are amazing. They're beautiful. I had an opportunity to be in one. I get to be in one again today. Yeah. So go ahead and tell them who you are, and you know how we got this going.
Yeah, so my name is Lanicia Cooper. I'm the owner and operator of Go-Go Party Bus. We've been operating here in Atlanta for going on 11 years. We're the #1 party bus in the world. We have franchises in Miami and Orlando. And so if you want to get on a Go-Go Party Bus for birthdays, proms, night outs, or just to have a good time, call us. We run these streets.
Love it.
Hey, I gotta get on one of those buses
You know,
myself.
tell me, you got to.
So where the soccer moms come get on our dancing poles. We have dancing poles on our buses. We have TVs, and the sound systems are awesome. So it's just a great experience to have.
Now, are you ready to tell them about the situation that's about to pop off?
Yeah,
next
so
month?
we're excited. We're introducing our Go-Go Party Bus concert series, where we'll be having R&B artists on our party buses. You can have an intimate VIP experience.
Yes.
Launching May 19th, we'll be having Tony Terry. He will be our first artist. So we're excited.
Ladies!
Yes. So we're excited about that. So stay tuned for other artists. And the concert series will run 6 weeks, and it'll be exclusively on Go-Go Party Buses.
Yes. And they'll be able to find it on Eventbrite. Are you going to put it on Eventbrite to get tickets?
We'll find it on Eventbrite, or go to our website at gogopartybus.com.
Absolutely. So tell them a little bit about how, you know, this came to be, the Go-Go Party Bus. I got a chance to, because I saw the pit. So I got a chance to hear the story, but, you know, I'm going to let you tell.
So Go-Go Party Bus came because I just like having parties. I'm going to just be honest. I found every excuse to have a birthday party, some type of celebration. You know, I came to my husband and I said, we're going to have an end of summer party. And we're going to have it every year. And what? So I realized, you know, I need to do this as a business, and I wanted to open up a banquet hall. And at the time, like 11 years ago, open up a banquet hall, the housing market and everything crashed, so it just wasn't a good idea.
Okay. So,
but one day I was traveling, and I saw a party bus outside of Atlanta, and I was like, I haven't really saw that, you know, seen a Go-Go Party Bus. So hence, I hear a Go-Go Party Bus now in Atlanta.
Wow.
Because I like to party.
Hey, you came to the right place. You're in the right city for that.
Yes. And honey, having those dancing poles on the bus.
Oh my gosh.
You know, we're the #1.
That's the flavor right there.
Hey.
We're #1 in the country.
That one right there, that's his flavor right there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got to get a bus rich moment and have your own treatment on that.
That's right.
Let's get it. I'm a party bus pole connoisseur. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Expert.
Wow, that is awesome. So Farrah,
Yes.
yeah, I got to see the clip. You know, so tell me more about what you do with Go-Go Party Bus.
So I think just to step back a little bit, we are filming a reality show that we're looking at.
That's what I got to do.
So Dynasty Wave will see the real, and we are so excited about it. So you can check us out on Go-Go Party Bus TV as well. Go ahead, Miss Farrah.
Well, first of all, thanks for having us, Miss Dynasty.
Absolutely,
Thank you so much.
absolutely.
Well, as Lisa told you, my name is Farrah Calloway. I'm the operation manager. I'm also known as Miss Run These Streets.
Okay.
I'm highly recommended.
Okay.
You know, I can't help it. I have that personality that boosts up and keep the party going.
Period.
It's just me. I don't know where it comes from, but
yeah, so y'all can hear because he said period.
All right, yeah.
You
Facts.
can hear the when I have to when I have my hats on, I go around like my neck.
oh yeah, it's like my pack. I'm trying to. I don't want to pull it to disconnect anything.
Your mic.
I don't think you heard me talking the whole time.
Oh man.
I heard that.
Oh,
There we go. Yeah.
It's up on your foot, Miss Dynasty. It's
What's
up on
under
the
me?
chair and
Or
I see
something.
it. Yeah.
A box, a foot, a chair. Okay, so we got this.
Yeah.
Dynasty can do it all, man.
That's right.
Yeah. Plug the cord into the microphone.
Well, yes. Well, like I was saying, I started with the company 8 years ago. I started off as a part-time driver. You know, I had a full-time job, but I started as a part-time driver.
Okay.
But as we began to grow and expand, you know, Nisa needed someone to come aboard to, you know, handle the go-go party bus that was in other states. At the time, we had one in Charlotte.
Okay.
So that's when I came aboard and I was became the operation manager, and I was handling all the operations and everything in our Charlotte location.
Okay.
Unfortunately, right now that location is no longer with us. But hey, never know. Franchise might want to pick it up and get it started again. You know. So so from then on, I just been going and going. Like I said, I come highly recommended. I don't mind whatever. I don't mind doing who if 2 or 3 might ask for me at one time. You know, if I can get it done, I get it done. You know, so I'm full time with Go Party Bus now.
Okay.
I love what I do. I love being Niece's right hand girl. You
That's
know,
nice.
I represent the brand. I'm gonna make sure that the brand is always gonna have a positive review. Always, you know. So that's how I go to make sure that Go Party Bus is always considered #1 in Atlanta, the world's largest party bus company. And of course, we're gonna make sure we run all these streets.
Period.
I feel you.
So I think like it's okay to talk a little bit about some of the things that you may see in the reality show. So was it you that the nephew was talking to? He was
Yes,
talking
that's
like,
me.
he talking about something. Come on, Fatso. He was trying to get something.
You know, he was telling the ladies that he's the owner of the company. I'm like, you the owner? Okay. Oh, really? Okay, you something else. But you know,
There's a lot of that be going around.
Yeah,
There's a lot of dudes who say they own this place and this. You know,
there's a lot of capping.
Yeah, but it's funny that we did that clip because that happened in real life to me. I was at a restaurant picking up dinner and I had on my uniform and she said, "Go Party Bus." I was like, "Yep, that's me." She was like, "Eric." I was like, "Excuse me?" She was like, "Eric, yeah, the owner." So I just started smiling. I said, "Yes, that's him, Lucius. That's him." I called him immediately. I said, "So you on Jonesboro Road now? You running these streets? You don't own it." We couldn't do nothing but laugh, and it was just hilarious because we had just did that clip and that happened in real time. So that was like, wow.
So please tell me what happened to the television. I heard on the clip that he broke the TV or somebody. So was that real?
Yeah, yes, it's real.
Yeah.
So it cost several $100s to replace those TVs because you've been on the buses, so we have 2 TVs.
Nice,
so yeah. So if it gets wild on the buses, and it happens a lot.
Yeah.
Really? A lot?
Well, not as much, but it has happened a couple times.
And it don't be on purpose. You know, they just be having so much fun.
They be turned up.
Yes.
What you expect?
Sound like a rich mode
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Well,
people,
not breaking shit, but yeah.
But believe it or not, people really, really catch attitudes when they cannot get a go-go party bus.
That's what she was saying.
I mean, they really, really be wanting to be on a go party bus, and I be just like, when I tell them, unfortunately, we don't have anything available. Well, do you have a wait list, or do you have cancellations often? I could take your information down.
Wow.
You know, keep your information, and if you know a cancellation come up, you know, we'll give you a call. But get what? She called me back the next day. Have anyone canceled?
Wow.
Yeah, so my nephew was wild. We was hoping he would be able to make it. So
Oh,
he
yeah,
could
that
see
would
it,
have
but
been,
yeah.
I'm sure that would have been interesting.
Yeah.
The Go Party Bus is the real deal.
Yeah.
What
It
would
is.
you say maybe some of the crazy thing, like what in your mind may be the craziest thing that may have happened?
No, not in my mind. What I have saw with my own 2 eyes. Oh, okay, because it's not in my mind. It's there now. It's rent free in my mind now. But I have actually
It's
saw.
stuck there.
Yeah, it has really gotten wild, and it always be all out of towners. And I think in their head, you gonna see me tonight. You're not gonna see me again.
Right.
So I'm gonna do whatever, and they do whatever.
Period.
So
Whatever.
So what happened? Can you share a little bit about the story? You know, and
It was a crew here from Tennessee, and they have friends that they all from Tennessee, but you know, as they got older, they might have moved to like South Carolina, North Carolina, Baltimore. So they all want to come together in Atlanta for a birthday party, and it started off. You know, they went to Opium.
Okay.
You know, they had a section there, and they went there first, and then they wanted me to just find a parking spot. They just wanted me to park, which I get that often. You know,
Okay.
they don't be want to move around. They just want to chill,
Right.
listen to the music. But I just so happened to look back because some of our buses are blocked off and some is wide open to see back. So it was just the mood was just like weird. So I adjusted the mirror and
She don't know how to say it.
Yeah, get it out.
Turn
how can I?
turn into a swingers bus, huh?
the couple, male female, tag team her female friend. I'm talking about handling her.
It was definitely a go-go.
Yes,
It
it
was
was a
definitely a
go-go.
go-go.
So
So
I'm
it's a
like,
go-go threesome. That's what I'm hearing.
yeah. So
Oh my gosh.
while they're I mean like handling business, it's one she's acting very shy and conservative. She's sitting there and she just fidgeting her nails, and one of the guys he was like he tapped on her shoulder and said, "Hey, it's gonna be okay." So
Just let it happen.
so she did a little schoolgirl smile, okay, and he got on her. He got on her. I guess she loosened up. I guess
Wow.
he hit the right spot because once he got on her, she had the next. I'm not even gonna say 5 minutes. The next 2.3 seconds, another one was on her. One was on top licking.
Oh, Lord.
was at
Okay.
the
All right.
Oh my!
So they took
So
yeah.
This is not
when this
X-rated.
happens, this is when you call me. Next time.
Remember that next time.
Come on.
Yeah, so also I had a driver tell me one time, he had some other females that was proud of their work that just got done.
Right.
So he was saying they was having a disagreement like who's looked the best. So he said that they said, "Hey, come here. We need you to tell us something." And they took their shirts off and said, "Which one you think look real?" He said, "Come here, feel it." She said, "You can feel it." I said, "You better not feel it, 'cause I didn't want nobody." He said, "I didn't feel it."
Extra drivers.
Yeah.
That's what I want. You need a driver. Just give me just pass me a bus. I'll send you some. I'll send you money every month. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That's what
So there are a lot of
finesse.
stories.
Yeah, it's
Listen, I know how bad it can get because a party bus is like
Yeah.
shit, you by yourself.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
feel
It's
me?
like,
And you got poles on it. I mean,
Right.
every girl want to be a dancer.
and when they call to the reserved bus, the first question is that day available? And the second question is, is there a pole on the bus?
Is there a pole?
That's always the second. Sometimes it comes
Can we
first.
bring alcohol? Can we smoke?
Yeah,
All those questions.
Yeah, that come on down the line, but the pole is
Pole's
definitely
first.
the first or second question.
Do
Yeah.
you have a pole? Is this stripper friendly?
Yeah. So one guy actually asked me. He said, "Do the bus come with a pole?" I said, "It does." He said, "Do the pole come with a dancer?" I said, "Unfortunately, I do not supply the dancer." He said, "So could you dance on the pole?"
Wow.
Unfortunately, I cannot dance on the pole. I'm the driver.
Right.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to ask sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I'm
Are you
positive.
sure?
Yeah, he was adamant. I was like, okay.
The worst that can happen is you can say no. You had to try. I'm proud of him.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, it's always a fun experience. Once the customer get comfortable with the drivers, and that's our main goal, let them get comfortable with us.
Right.
Once that happens, the night goes smooth.
Really?
You know, yeah.
I bet it does.
Wait, I got a question. Are there any videotapes on YouTube showing these type of?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Inquiring minds just wanted to know.
I bet. I bet.
So that's where we're looking to for our reality show, so we can show all the shenanigans that happens on a go-go party bus.
I don't know.
Well, you gotta tell us what network is gonna be on off air, so.
Yeah.
So I can make sure my subscription is on point.
I'm telling you, I enjoyed the clip. I was like, I gotta watch this clip. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, it was absolutely hilarious.
And prom season be the best. Like right now it's prom season. March through May is prom season, and people they be wanting to partner up with Nisa, but they be wanting a go-go party bus. They don't want just a party bus. They be adamant about a go-go party bus.
Really?
You know? Yeah.
Wow.
And it be repeat customers. I mean, their oldest probably was their senior year, and then they had a one that probably was their junior year. So now they're in they sophomore year, and then it's now it's daytime, so they constantly come back. They just it always be the repeat customers, and we really do appreciate them.
Yeah, and that's why we're excited about the Go-Go Party Bus concert series. So May 19th, Tony Terry.
May 19th on the Go-Go Party Bus. Y'all better look out for them tickets on the Eventbrite. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's going down. And I've had the pleasure of being around Tony, and he's a trip. He's a cut up. I'm telling you, he is a cut up. So it's gonna be a great show, and obviously an awesome singer. So obviously he's gonna do his thing.
And we also do all ages now, because I have done a party bus for young as a 5-year-old.
Yeah, all ages.
Yeah,
And the poles are removable.
Removable, yes.
So
Yeah, they were like, "Mommy, what's that?"
Get off of that.
Yeah. So we do all ages, and I just did one recently for a 70th birthday.
Really?
Oh, that was the best one I have. That's the best trip I ever did. That's also on our page. Her daughter did a wonderful job, and she made reservations for them at
Magic City.
no, the dinner. South City Kitchen. Yeah, then she bought them not one but two booths at Magic City, and said those who didn't have money to throw, she had $1,000 in ones for them to throw.
Wow.
And Miss Jacqueline really enjoyed her 70th birthday.
70th birthday.
And it was as they were exiting the bus, they was playing James Brown, and passerbys actually was looking at us, and they was actually getting out their cars because they were just so amazed at what they were seeing. It was awesome. So they were, "Do you have a card?" So I'm like, "Sure." I was passing out cards.
Nice.
So yeah, that was awesome.
Nice.
So we
That's
do all
awesome.
ages.
That's awesome. So do you feel like a lot of people really prefer to stay on the bus versus doing going to a destination and getting out? Do they prefer to just enjoy the bus?
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Because once they enter the party bus and they set their mood and their tone with their drinks and their friends, and they can play their music, they just prefer to stay on the bus.
Nice.
But then of course they have to have restroom break, because our bus don't come with restrooms.
Okay.
So but far as going in lounges and things like that. Yeah, some will do that, but I come to what I have noticed that a lot of the out of towners that come to Atlanta and rent a bus, they would like to get off and go into lounges and things like that. But people from here, they like to ride the city. Yeah.
Okay.
I know that.
So it's like what happens on Go stays on Go.
Absolutely.
For a show.
It better.
Like if you're on a reality show, like how would y'all handle that? Like, are you like some things you would capture or like get permission? Like how does that work?
They definitely got to sign up.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sign me up. I'm with it. Sign me up.
Keep you in mind
too.
I promise it will be entertaining.
So we're going to get into our topic for today before we run out of time because, we just got so intrigued with the Go Party Bus,
Sure.
But so today, because of everything that's going on in, like, the media and entertainment, especially in the entertainment world, the narcissistic behavior and relationships. And y'all know I talk about all things relationships, and this particular thing just kind of intrigued. I've always been interested in human behavior anyway, so that's just what makes people tick, and so I was checking out like the symptoms of narcissistic behaviors, like grandiosely callous, unemotional traits, let's see, disregard for others' feelings, excessive need for admiration. So, as of course in my topics, I always have my guests to join in. Like, do y'all know anybody like that? Have you ever been in a relationship with somebody like that?
Of course.
I know some, but never been in a relationship. I know some narcissists.
And how did you kind of identify like they were narcissistic?
I mean, most of them, these come from people, mostly guys that I met in the past that felt like they are much more superior than other people. So those be the ones that are in powerful positions or what we consider as, up the echelon type of guys. They feel like, okay, I have access to this. I make this amount of money. I can just treat anybody the way I feel like they should be treated, so that's part of narcissism. That's
interesting that you said I'll treat people how I feel like they should be treated.
Right, and it also, if you think about it too, Dynasty, it comes from their past, right? Of having been looked down upon and even coming from abusive households as well.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think that some people recognize that they're being narcissistic?
No. They don't know. Because they're trying to put it on you. They're blaming you for whatever's going on. So they don't. I don't think they realize it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, with my experience, I think the people that I've dealt with narcissistic, I mean, they kind of realize that they were wrong, but then they just don't accept it.
Right.
And they just try to still blame it on you, that you the reason why they did this, because because of their behavior. So but I agree with him. It goes back with your family or your past experience, not feeling love, and and just these behaviors that is just so some of it's just so toxic.
Wow.
And they feel it's never them, it's always you.
Yep.
It's never them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
No accountability.
Wow. Yeah. And then I don't know if you experience a lot of narcissistic, or I know for sure like they have like maybe some type of alcohol abuse or something like that.
Wow.
And then they use that as an excuse, I was drunk, I don't remember I did all that,
Wow.
So
I was gonna say, do you think the substance kind of helps them kind of like just lose themselves in that whatever,
exactly.
or like you said,
it makes them lose themselves, and then and it takes it to a whole nother level.
Wow, that's crazy. Have you ever, anybody in the room ever been in a relationship with a narcissist?
Like I said, I honestly feel like the definition of a narcissist is, it kind of describes a lot of people in this world. Like it's a lot of people that fall under that definition when I looked it up, and I definitely do feel like I've been in relationships with females that don't, you know that like will blame you for everything. They might have done wrong, but then it's like when I'm not like totally in it anymore. It's like you're blaming me. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're not taking accountability for the part that you played.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And you know, I'm just supposed to forget everything that you did, and you get what I'm saying? Then it's like, and during that conversation, whenever we talk about things that's going on between us, it's always about them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't, I don't bring up how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I can only hear how they feel. And it's just like, to me, when you so self-centered like that, it's also, it's like you don't care about nobody else's feelings.
Yeah, because it's just about how you feel or how you would handle something, not thinking and taking into consideration how that person feels or how they may want to handle something differently. Yeah.
It's like you telling me what not to do, but you're doing what you're telling me not to do. Like, imagine telling somebody, all right, when I bring up how I feel, you can't bring up how you feel. But then whenever I bring up how I feel, you want to bring up how you feel. But you told me not to do that. But then when I complain about you doing that, you tell me, oh, we're not the same.
Right.
That's tit for tat. You're trying to do what I did.
Right. It just never.
You know what I'm saying? Now you playing mind games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're being manipulative. Like, you're not even. You know what I'm saying? You're not even like, I don't know. That shit is weird. You know what I mean?
It is.
It's always a game to twist it
like
around.
Like a circle. Like it just
do
bounces right back. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you ever been around a person that's like shows like unemotional? Like, just you can tell they're not empathetic. Have you ever seen it? I have seen it.
I feel like people think like that. I'm like that.
What? No.
It's the truth. It's the truth. But the thing about me is, you know, I've been through so much in life that I've learned to just take things as they come. So I don't show, like, if something's going wrong, you're not going to be able to tell.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah, I can see that.
So when things are happening, it's like, oh, you show no emotions. Like, like what you want. It's like if something happened and I'm apologizing, it's like, but you don't look sorry. You don't seem sorry. What, you want me to cry? You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen.
Right.
Like, at the end of the day, you know, if I gave into my feelings as much as people want me to, I'd be broke. I'd break down.
Yeah, right.
This is how I deal with it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And it allows me to get over things and get past them fast. As far as, like, you know, you might have something bad happen today. Some people are sitting there, damn, man, I lost this money, or this happened and that happened. What am I going to do? The longer you keep saying that, you know, the longer it's going to take for you to get back to whatever you lost, or get over it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because
for me,
you just keep crying about the problem. What's the fix? Yeah.
So my whole mindset has been, you know, I see everything as a positive. If I lost something or if something went wrong, I feel like that's just because something better is about to happen.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I was going to do something wrong with it, or maybe somebody else needed it. I don't know. I just feel like it's a positive in there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when you're in a relationship and you think like that, sometimes people may take it like you don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so nonchalant. You don't care about nothing. No, I do care. I care. I'm telling you I care, but just because I'm not crying, or just because I'm like, man, you know, I wish that didn't happen, it bothers you. I'm just going, I'm sorry. This is what we could do to fix it. I like to think about problem solved instead of talk about the problem all day.
That's definitely not a trait of a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may not be so expressive emotionally, like I was saying when I watched you on that other show, and the lady was wrong about the person that had whatever going on. And she was like, I said, you was like, okay.
Right.
Bitch, I was like, all right, I'm gonna move. I was
We're not going back and forth.
He was like, okay. And I'm like, she did say the wrong things. I'm like, bitch, I was like, okay.
Well, I'm not, if I see that you're going to argue with me about something I know I'm right about, we can go ahead.
Yeah, let's just move on.
And like you said, she did say the wrong thing, correct?
She did, because I heard it.
Right.
Yes,
So,
I was like,
that's right. Go ahead, you got it.
Okay.
I ain't got to prove nothing to you. Yeah,
Right. But
good.
no, that's totally the opposite, because even though you're not, you know, throwing all this emotion around, you're still saying, okay, what can we do to fix it? You know, okay, what can we come together to some type of resolution? Or, you know, I'm open to hear what you have to say.
Right.
And see, like, to me, like, in these symptoms of a narcissist, they're not even open. You know what I'm saying? To what you got to say. You know, because like it goes back to they're never wrong. You know, it's more like, well, I would do this. So basically, your feelings just are totally exempt here because in this situation, this is what I would do. Right. You know, and I think a lot of times there are, like you said, people don't recognize. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't know
that they're doing that. That you are that. You know, and you have to do some. I think sometimes these counselors miss it in therapy.
Well, some people don't go. Some people don't go to therapy. They need therapy.
They need some therapy. Yes.
Well, let me chime in real quick. Let me chime in because of course I do a show called The Mental Space,
yes,
and I spoke
you do.
about that a few moments ago. And what I noticed in regards to relationships, what I noticed in the dating pool is that there are some people that will just accept a person's narcissistic behavior just because it's other things that they may like about that person, but will overpass that particular flaw in that person. You know what I mean? And then I'm also a firm believer that energies attract energies. Whatever you put out there in the universe is what you're going to get back in return. So you may not even be a person who is narcissistic. It may be something about you that is a flaw of you that attracts that narcissistic person. You may not know that person is narcissistic until 3 months or 6 months into
years later,
or even years later. But it could be something about that person that attracts that other person. I guess that's with me. The relationships, because I haven't been in a lot of serious relationships myself. I've been in only 3-4 serious relationships, but not a whole lot. And I know what I attract. But I will say this, being that in the dating pool, I have talked to a few women and other people that do have narcissistic behaviors and narcissistic traits and what have you. And I'd be like, man, I'm glad I dodged that bullet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm glad I dodged that bullet, because what if we did formulate or create a relationship and then it goes south or it goes left because of whatever behavior patterns you have about you. So that's why I bring up mental health, because you hear about it a whole lot, and it's still somewhat of a taboo in the community that we don't talk a lot about mental health and how we need to go actually see a therapist to tell them about tell them about themselves, because you will know a lot about yourself when you talk to other people or when you talk to a therapist. And it may not even be a therapist. It could just be people in your network, in your circle of family members. I mean, like if you ask a person, hey, let me pull you up real quick. Let me ask you a question. If I go to 20 people that family members and friends, and they say this about you, what do they all say about you? And if they say, well, they say I can be nonchalant, unfeeling at times, selfish, or whatever. If 19 out of the 20 say that about you, then you probably need to evaluate who you are as a person.
Period.
Period. There you go. Period.
Facts.
Because you know what, like you said, to your point, I think the acceptance, like when they deal with people who accept it, it perpetuates it. Because now it's like this person keeps accepting this behavior. So now you never actually really deal with it because this person accepted and that person accepts it. Right. So now you never ever see yourself as wrong. Right. Ever. Right. Or
and they say, oh, that's just how she is. Oh,
that's it.
And you just keep perpetuating, and you know. You're right.
Yep. That is so true. That is so true. I want to read another one. Has an exaggerated sense of self-importance.
Well, maybe some of us have some narcissistic traits.
Right.
I run these streets.
Right.
I run these streets.
Them two.
You know what I'm saying? That's
we got two of them over there.
She just do. You know what I mean? Okay.
But see that's the thing, right? When I read the definition too, also I felt like it's like they made up a word for someone who's super confident in themselves.
Exactly.
And that's a narcissist. So because I'm confident in myself,
but there can be a fine line. There can be a fine line.
It can be a fine line. Yes.
Yeah, it can be. But I feel like I feel everybody should feel like exaggerated self-important. You know what I mean? You should always feel good about yourself.
I think you should, but I think like
definitely feel
too.
good about
I
yourself.
think you should always feel good about yourself, but also like allow people to compliment you, or allow people to give you an accolade. And when they give you an accolade, how about you don't be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like when you
That's
still
the
seeing
point,
somebody,
yeah.
because I even say I'm like, pat yourself on the back, why don't you? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because I'm starting to see it a lot,
Yeah.
and and I'm like, I'm nicely trying to tell you like.
Shut
That's
up.
not cool.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, stop it. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my God.
Yeah, that's a good point, Dynasty.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes
I
it's
kinda-
like, it's nothing wrong with, kind of down it down a little bit, you know? Like, one of my friends says to me a lot of times, like, sometimes you might go places and people be like, they may act a certain way. I like people to act a certain way towards me and not know who I am, what I do, or nothing. You know what I mean? Because I just think I'm me. You know what I mean? Anyway. But, some people are like, oh, that's Dynasty, whatever. But it's like, I want you to be you, And then when they go, and my girlfriend's like, you never come in and be like, I'm this, I'm that, or whatever. No, because I'm not going to do that. But as soon as then you have some people who are phony, and then they'll treat you a certain way, and then when they go, oh, she do this and she do that, then it's like, oh, this that, and it's like, oh, no, go back to the way you were acting towards me before. You know what I mean? I'm good. You know, like I was at a restaurant yesterday, just at a happy hour, and I got another referral for you. And the young lady, bartender, you never know who you might meet. And being polite is nothing wrong with just being nice to people, just being courteous. Yeah. And she was so nice. And the young lady just happened to be a videographer. And I'm about to shoot, and she's a producer. So I'm about to shoot the sizzler for the film. So I'm sitting there talking to my colleague, and she's like, this young lady is da-da-da-da. And she was nice, and she's a sweet girl. And I said, would you like to come out? I said, what do you do? And she told me she's a producer. And I said, would you like to come out to the shoot? You see what I'm saying? That she was nasty to me and be like, well, here's your drink. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't invite her to do nothing. Right. It's all about attitude. You know what I'm saying? And just being polite. To me, it takes less energy to be nice to somebody than it does to be nasty. Yeah. So it's just those things like, yes, you be confident. I'm a confident woman, but you don't have to go out here and be like, I'm this and I'm that. I do shows sometimes. I had backup dancers I got rid of because I think she thought she was the star of the show. They don't have this for us and they don't have that. And I was like, is you Dynasty? Because I'm over here chilling, like, we'll get some water. They're going to get us some water. Right. Calm down, diva. She over there like, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get rid of her. Because like when people start doing that, I get quiet a lot of times. I'm just like, and I just do a boss move. We're not going to need you anymore. Period. And they be like, she didn't. I had that phone call. I had to do that. Somebody tried to boss up on me, and I was like, yo. I said, you know what? I was texting some other folks right at that time. I was like, listen, I need I need some musicians for blah, blah, blah. And then I text him. I said, hey, I'm not going to need you anymore. Thank you. Then I just leave it at that. Because it's like, you're not going to come in and just run me or talk to me any kind of way. I'm not doing that to you. So, I think that obviously it does have some fine lines in terms of, narcissistic behavior, but it's like I think people know, when you're being courteous, when you care about what somebody else feels. If I invite you somewhere and all I care about is my good time, that's selfish. You know what I'm saying? If I invite you somewhere and you don't, you in the atmosphere and you're my guest, and I don't care about, you look like you're miserable, and I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. Have me a good old time, she'll be all right, you know what I mean? That's, to me, it's selfish. It's self-absorbed, you're self-involved, and a bit narcissistic, because you have to have some type of feeling, or you should have some type of care that this person is comfortable, or at least enjoying themselves and having a good time, so... Thoughts, Rich Mo?
Shit, I agree, man. I agree. I just, I don't know. I just feel like people throw a lot of these words around, man, and just, sometimes you just gotta know yourself. You know what I'm saying, and know what you want. And once you do that, you ain't even got to deal with them type of people.
Oh no,
if you don't like it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And, you know, it's all about fixing yourself and you know, not going into things broken, because then you're looking for somebody else to fix you, and or you might not know what you really want, and that's when you won't be able to recognize these traits in people early. Right. When you go into something, you know, with yourself fully together, you can notice certain things in people and know what to deal with, what not to deal with, and how to move accordingly. And you won't find yourself in these situations.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know? Absolutely.
Yeah, you know, I've been in this business long enough to know what energy I see in the room, or, you know, who I should stay arm length away from. I mean, I'm not going in there to judge people or what have you, but it's one of those situations where you just got to read the room. Right? You got to read the room and see what your audience is, see what your crowd is, and what have you. And, you know, you just go accordingly from there. I'm a laid back, you know me, Dynasty.
Yeah,
like I'm laid back. I'm very humble, like you said earlier, in regards to over exaggerating. I believe that, you know, I think people in this industry, we're all in this industry, right? So we all think and we all know that we're great at what we do. We're great at our craft, and we, you know, we the ish. We're the ish,
That's
right?
But, that's right. You're supposed to think that way.
You're supposed to think that way, right? But it's also about humbling yourself. Like Kendrick Lamar said, be humble, right? So you gotta. There are times where you have to, of course, be humble, because always remember, and I think sometimes we forget that there is always somebody out there that is 10 times better than you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you gotta remind yourself that, but also just carry yourself with confidence, knowing that you're great at what you do, but don't go overboard with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So do you think that
Nice.
Yeah. Do you think that those people like to surround themselves with people who are maybe lesser in status than them, or maybe lesser in position than them?
I think sometimes, I think that when they're, that's what I was going to say earlier. When you say exaggerated sense of self-importance, then if it's exaggerated, that means that obviously you're not that important. So you would have to have people less than you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
right.
I mean, I don't know if they would do it personally, because I personally don't feel like I'm one of them. Because I like to be around people who are doing better than me. It motivates me to do better, and I like to learn.
And you learn from those people.
So I don't know, because like I said, I've been labeled as that before. Some people, you know, say I was a narcissist, and I guess that's just because I feel like in some people's mind, you might have an exaggerated sense of self-importance, but it might not be exaggerated.
Correct.
If I feel like and it's not even me that feel like I'm important. You might feel like I feel like I'm important.
Right.
Yeah.
So my thing is, you know, I don't know if that's what they do. I don't know if that's what they need to do. I would think if you are that type of person, that you probably would have to do that, just so you won't feel less than.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like some people don't like to be around. Sometimes I can see a person in certain settings and see when their chest is puffed up, and then when someone else walks in the room, you can see them deflate.
Yeah.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to be the same way. I don't care who else is in the room. I'm still going to feel like I'm me. Now it's two of us in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus now I got to dumb myself down because somebody that y'all probably know more than y'all know me walked in. It doesn't take away from me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I would guess they would have to be around people less than them.
Yeah. Do you know anybody that has that kind of syndrome, like big fish, little pond? Have you ever seen anybody like that?
They're everywhere.
Y'all know y'all had somebody on that party bus that was out there acting like they the man and they not.
The boss. The guy who said he the owner. How does he act when the owner's around? I want to know.
And he's not here to speak for himself.
Period.
Yeah.
I'm asking y'all, how does he act when you're around?
He know who's the boss when I'm around. Yeah.
But does he still have that attitude like he's the boss still?
Well, he's my nephew, so
so he does.
Yeah, he does.
Right.
Like, that's my auntie.
Okay. Sure.
So I'm gonna read off one of these other symptoms has a sense of entitlement and require constant, excessive admiration.
That definitely ain't me.
No, it's not you.
That ain't me.
No.
But I know some people. I know some people.
So what about you, Sean? You know anybody like
Wait,
that?
say that one more time.
That sounds like a
Yes,
description of a
yeah.
Leo.
Really, it has a sense of, I'll say Aries, but it has a sense of entitlement and require constant, excessive admiration.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot of them.
A lot.
A lot of them in the business that we in, and just in Atlanta. But
Period.
man, it's a lot of them. But that goes back to that position of power. When you have that position of power and you never had that before, you don't know what to do with it. So instead, you abuse it, and it becomes something that you may not even want anymore if you have this type of thing, because power is like a drug. Basically, people can be addicted to power, and power can make you make some very, very bad decisions. It can cause you to lose and destroy relationships with people that you trying to build with.
Yeah.
So people take power for granted and take that for granted seriously.
Period.
That also goes with attention is also a drug.
Yes,
And we're talking about you just mentioned both of those in that definition.
Yeah.
They like that power and they like attention. They need that,
Yeah.
And that's crazy to me. So I don't like people who I don't mind. I'm not gonna say I don't like, but excessive attention.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Because I'm too busy. So at the end of the day, you ain't gonna get that much attention from me. You know what I'm saying? You'll get the right amount, but if you need excessive amounts of attention, what's gonna happen is you're gonna start to seek it elsewhere because I'm not gonna be able to be on your stuff all day every day.
Right.
So then now you're gonna find yourself trying to get it elsewhere.
Exactly.
Hey,
You'll never be satisfied.
And you know what makes it worse though? Social media.
I was about to say that.
Man.
Social media
I was
has
about to say
created
that.
a bunch
That's
of
what-
narcissists.
Yes, I think
That's a fact.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
agree with that.
Yeah,
a
it's
lot
feeding
worse.
a lot of their egos. These people have 300,000 followers and all that other stuff, and now you
And
feel
you
like
ain't like my stuff today.
you feel like you're a celebrity, and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and that too. Or you don't be
Yeah.
liking my pictures, or you know what I'm saying. All that stuff is just it's
Yeah.
toxic behavior.
I'm gonna just block you. I'm gonna unfriend you.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's worse. That's worse. Oh, don't let somebody find out you're not following them.
No,
It's
no,
over.
man, you ain't following me.
You
I
not following
followed
me
you.
back?
you ain't returning my DM.
Right.
Right. All
Well,
that.
I know we got to get ready to wrap it up because we are actually over time. But before we go, I definitely, we do our final thoughts. And then also let people know where they can find you and anything else that you may want them to know about Go Party Bus. So I guess we're going to start with the owner. He's not here. Oh, no. Yes, she is here.
Savage.
Oh, go ahead, Ms. Lanicia.
So thanks Dynasty and Black Ink Radio for having me again. Again, Go Party Bus, we run these streets, and just look out for our Go Party Bus concert series starting May 19th with an exclusive concert with Tony Terry. And you can check us out at gogopartybus.com, and on Instagram it's Go Party Bus.
Awesome.
Facebook and Twitter.
All right, Ms. Run These Streets.
Yes. Also, thank you again, Dynasty. and Black
Absolutely.
Ink Radio. Yes, but yeah, you can on all the social media. You can follow us, and I'm known as Farrah, Go Party Bus Farrah, and also, anyone in other cities that want a franchise, hit us up. We'll be in the city near you. It doesn't matter. If you want one in Alaska, hey, hit us up.
Wow, okay then.
We'll run the world then. Then we'll say we run the Go Party Bus run the world.
Okay, I like it. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, Sean Garvey,
All right.
Beat Break Morning Show.
All right, you already know what it is. Just Google the Beat Break Morning Show. We're available on all platforms, including my own platform, Reach One Network, and on the Podcast FM app. And, of course, the Mental Space, Monday night, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on News and Talk 1380 WAOK. But you can follow me on all social media at Sean Garvey ATL. That's S-E-A-N. You know, I got to spell it out because people still spell my name S-H-A-W-N. And I'm like, y'all know Diddy Combs is spelled the same way my first name is. Y'all do know that, right? He probably get mad too, but it's SeanGarveyATL on IG, on Twitter, Sean Garvey on Facebook, and SeanGarveyOnline.com. That's the website. I'm all over the place. Just Google me, Sean Garvey, radio personality, and all kinds of links will pop up and stuff. So, yeah. Period.
Right. Rich Mo.
What up, though? You know, y'all know what it is. Rich Mo 718 on all platforms. Black Ink Radio. You know, follow that. Follow Black Ink Atlanta. And make sure you come get a tattoo. That's it.
Tell them where you going to be at now, because you know you're going to be in North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina on the 23rd, which is Saturday. May 14th will be in Massachusetts. Every Tuesday is KOD, as usual. You know, and hopefully soon you see me on the party bus near you. You know what I'm saying?
With a pole. With a pole.
And with a pole.
With
you know
a
what I'm saying? Right. So, yeah, let's get it, man.
All right. I just want to thank all my guests, the Go-Go Party Bus folks coming in, Miss Anicia and Farrah. Farrah with the fiery red hair. Y'all know Farrah when you see her, okay? Sean Garvey, again, who gave me my start in radio and podcasting on the Beat Break Morning Show. Much love to you. Continues to support everything that I do, all my endeavors, you know, showing performances. Just everything that I put my hands on. Sean definitely puts me on his website and makes sure that he's showing that love to me, and we just continue to support each other.
Indeed.
And y'all will see me also doing some cameos on the Beat Break Morning Show. Also, Richmond and I will be on Willow Wednesdays with those fellas that was here last week on May 3rd. And then also I will be, you know, y'all see me with the Go-Go Party Bus. Y'all gonna see me June 10th Unplugged. Y'all gonna see me June 25th hosting the Artist Showcase at the big festival over there behind Mercedes-Benz at Cleophas Park, behind the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Also in concert, me and Rich Mo got a song coming up, you know, that always join, that's going to be hot like fire. And then also we got a contest coming up for you artists who are looking to get that airplay, want to break your music in the air. Y'all look out for that contest that we got on Black Ink Radio. And then also, again, shout out to our family, Molding the Clay, getting that nomination for that podcast of the year. I'm so proud of y'all. They are so dope. Y'all got to check them out. Definitely stay tuned, and you know we gonna be back in the building next week. And again, do not miss that concert series kicking off on the Go-Go Party Bus next month. Y'all better check that Eventbrite. Stay tuned, because you know you're gonna be checking it out. Check out my IG. Y'all can find me DYNASTI55, or you can Google me. I'm gonna be narcissistic woman. You could Google me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
That's good narcissism, not bad narcissism. So that's
Dynasty
good.
Smith, all platforms. Also, look out for my sizzle, y'all. We actually get ready to shoot the sizzles for Godmother. And so y'all check that out on May 6th. I'm excited, really excited about that. I'm gonna get my director's chair and act like a narcissist again. Hey, cut! Like, no. Rich Mo is also in that movie as well. So again, I will see y'all next week on Black Ink Radio Dynasty DM Extended Podcast at 6 o'clock. Thank y'all for tapping in.
You are now tuned in to Black Ink Radio. Turn up